published 16:35 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 13th of May 2018, updated 17:22 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 13th of May 2018. Barcelona blew their chance to finish the season unbeaten, losing a crazy game in Levante that had 2 hat-tricks, 9 goals, and a defensive horror show from the Spanish champions. Philippe Coutinho will never forget his first Barcelona hat-trick. He did more than most to prevent an historic defeat, scoring 3 goals but ending up on the losing side. Lionel Messi had been left at home resting, and it would be easy to conclude his absence cost Barcelona their unbeaten record, but Barcelona had no problems scoring. It was stopping Levante from doing likewise that they could not manage. Levante shocked the Spanish champions with a 5-4 victory that will live long in the memory of those who witnessed it. The dreams of an unbeaten season for Gerard Piqué and co went up in smoke as the defense was torn apart. The Catalan side almost fought back to level the scores but ultimately did not have enough to score the 5th. Emmanuel Boateng was on fire for Levante in the first half, scoring twice past Barcelona to give his side the lead. The Barcelona players looked shell-shocked as they fell 2 goals behind to the tenacious opposition Levante. Olizabal, Andújar, Marino, Suarez, Pierre, Postigard, Luna, Morales, Rochina, Lukic, Campagna, Bardi, Marti, Loma, Boateng, Pazzini. Our new subs: Vilip, Loma, Rochina, Pazzini, Cabaco, Lopez, Almuala del Harbour. Bookings: Bardi, Boateng, Marino, Campana, Marti. Pazzini. Goals: Boateng 9, 30, 49, Bardi 46, 56. Barcelona: Ter Stegen, Semedo, Mina, Vermaelen, Piqué, Alba, Coutinho, Correa, Rakitic, Busquets, Iniesta, Suarez, Dembele, Alcácer, Suarez. Unas subs: Silesen, Paulinho, Dean, Andre Gomez. Bookings: Vermaelen, Mina, Piqué, Busquets, El Suarez, D. Suarez. Goals: Coutinho 38, 59, 64, Suarez 71. Emmanuel Boateng also grabbed a hat-trick as Yerry Mina struggled at the back, firstly with Belgium defender Thomas Vermaelen alongside him, then Gerard Piqué when the former Arsenal man hobbled off with a hamstring injury. After the madness, Sergio Busquets reflected, "Clearly we wanted to finish the season unbeaten, but this takes nothing away from the great season we have had. If a team scores 5 against you, it is very difficult to come away with anything from the game. We had chances to draw the game, but it was not to be. We have still had an incredible season to be proud of." Levante took the lead on 9 minutes. A poor clearance from Mina gifted Levante possession on the edge of the Barcelona area. José Luis Morales got on his bike, motoring to the byline past the hapless Mina, and when he pulled the ball back, Boateng hooked in from close range. It was nearly 2-0 moments later when Enis Bardi hit the frame of the goal, with Barcelona's defense once again all over the place. Mina was partnering Vermaelen in the center of the defense with Piqué on the bench. Levante went 15 games without a win in the middle of the season, but when Paco Lopez took over he led the team on a run of 7 wins in 9 games, dragging them away from the bottom of the table. Vermaelen was booked for chopping down Boateng on the touchline. The Ghanaian was a constant threat and the Belgian was suffering alongside Mina in a shaky Barcelona defense. Things got worse for him on 28 minutes when his right hamstring gave way and he had to hobble off. It was bad news for Barcelona and for England's World Cup rivals Belgium. With the tournament just a month away, Piqué was not ready to come on, and instead of Vermaelen going to ground and Barcelona putting the ball out to give him time to warm up, they inexplicably rushed the Belgian off the pitch and continued momentarily with 10. Levante had secured La Liga survival already but were clearly in the mood for a huge upset of Ernest Valverde's side. There were scenes of jubilation as the Levante players joined together to celebrate going ahead in the game. Boateng rounded the goalkeeper before emphatically smashing home his side's second goal of the game. The Ghanaian striker was in dreamland as the visiting Barcelona fans inside the stadium fell silent early on, and that time Levante scored a second. It was Ivan Rakitic who cleared poorly, and the home side cut through the heart of Barcelona's defense once more. Mina was once more a spectator. Boateng skillfully rounded Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Nelson Semedo tried to react, but Boateng was too strong. He muscled his way clear and smashed the ball into the empty net. Piqué was on now, and he had decided that Barcelona were not just going to roll over. He led the charge forward and laid the ball off to Luis Suarez on the edge of the area. He played it to Philippe Coutinho, and the former Liverpool midfielder scored his fifth league goal, his seventh in all competitions for Barcelona. But it was not the start of a comeback. Barcelona conceded 3 times in the first 10 minutes of the second half. Bardi scored from Jose Campana's assist inside the first minute, and it was 4-1 when Piqué was beaten in the air and Boateng sprinted onto the flick-on, leaving Mina in his slipstream and scoring past ter Stegen. Philippe Coutinho pulled one back for the Catalan side as his deflected long-range shot flew into the net. Andres Iniesta congratulated his teammate as the pair hurried back to halfway to restart the match. Enis Bardi scored a brace as Levante stormed into an incredible 5-1 lead against the champions of Spain. Bardi curled a wonderful effort into the top corner as Levante came flying out of the blocks at the start of the second half. Bardi scored his second and Levante's fifth, and Barcelona were now looking ridiculous, 2 games from not losing all season, to losing 5-1 against a team that had spent most of the season fighting relegation. Coutinho was not finished though, and he scored 2 quick goals to complete his hat-trick. First, Dembele's shot was blocked and bounced to him in the area, and he scored from close range. And then he shot from the edge of the area through a crowded area and past Oyer Olazabal in a Levante goal. With 20 minutes left, Boateng brought down Busquets from a corner and Suarez slammed his penalty straight down the middle past Oyer. From 5-1 down, Barcelona were now a goal away from saving their unbeaten record. Coutinho set off on another mazy run, but this time shot over. They could not find the equalizer. The Brazilian has had a good half-season for his new club. But its season will not end with Barcelona crowned invincibles. Ter Stegen slumped to his knees as he was beaten by Boateng for the 3rd time. The 4th goal conceded in the game, the forward pointed heavenwards in celebration on a night he will never forget for the rest of his life. Coutinho scored a hat-trick, but the celebrations were muted as his side continued to trail. Against the team from Valencia, Luis Suarez scored a penalty in the 71st minute as Barcelona brought the score to 5-4 and inspire a possible comeback. The home side have rounded off the season incredibly strong form and took a major scalp against the champions. Ernesto Valverde cut a frustrated figure and couldn't believe some of the shambolic defending on display. Nelson Semedo was part of a defense that produced the worst showing of the season against lowly Levante.